What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over some dive defense. We went over stretch. We're going to go over dive. Now we're going against the Cowboys with the Steelers. We're in a 3-4 odd. The play is edge blitz 1. Now you can go into edge blitz 3, but because man defense plays the run better, we're going to be working out of edge blitz 1. Now to stop a dive, any kind of dive, it's going to be pinch your D-line, spread your linebackers, blitz Y, and then this kind of varies. You can either slant your D-line to the left or to the right. If you slant them to the left versus right, it's just going to change the gap that opens up for you as a user. I'm going to go ahead and slant it to the right because I know if I slant it to the right, this A gap between Martin and Frederick is going to be wide open for me to shoot. Now, as a user, it's going to be your assignment to fill the gap that opens up. If you don't user this safety right here, guess what? Zeke's gonna shoot that gap and he's gone for a touchdown because he's gonna arm bar you or truck the safety. So make sure you as a safety are containing it and making him bounce it to the outside, where one of these two linebackers will then make the tackle for you. So let's go ahead and run this. I forgot one final thing I need to mention. If you come too close to the offensive line, like right about here, you're going to get picked up every single time by one of the offensive linemen, and you're simply not going to be able to get off the block. So, why is it zoomed out? Hello? Hello? I don't know why we're zoomed out. Whatever, EA Sports, it's in the game. So be sure you hang back about 8 to 10 yards, and that's going to allow you to have a clean shot at Ezekiel Elliott. Now, one final thing, don't go for a conservative tackle, don't go for a dive tackle, don't go for a hit stick, go for a cut stick, and that's going to be flicking down on the right stick. That's going to be the best way to bring down Ezekiel Elliott. So we're going to snap the ball here. You can see our offensive lineman picks us up, but in turn our linebackers are able to come up, make a play on Ezekiel Elliott, and stop him in the backfield. So we'll do this one more time. Spread your linebackers, blitz Y, slant to the right, and then you as a user, just make sure you can help contain the gap. So right here, you can see our gap's open. We make sure we're able to contain it, and he only gets about 2 yards, maybe 3 at the very most. But frequently, as a user, you're going to be there to make a play. So we'll do this one more time. Again, hanging about 8 to 10 yards. If you can have somebody that's a little bit faster, if you guys play Mutt, Tillman's going to be a great user to be able to get there, fill the gap, punch him in the face, and right there this is why the run game is so broke. Our linebacker, I hate Madden 20 so much. I'll show you guys what happened right there. Our linebacker went full-blown idiot and ran right past him. Like, look. He just has to make a tackle. And he's like, nope, not today. I'm not making a tackle. I'm going to run right by you. But you can see, even if they decide to bounce it to the outside, we've got a linebacker right there able to contain it and make a tackle. Now, if he kind of whips his tackle a little bit, what's going to happen? At least it'll give him time for Joe Hayden to get there and make a play and wrap up Ezekiel Elliott as well. Now, you see right here, as a user, we're shooting this A gap on the right side. If I can get to the right player, Zeke will work. You can see right there, we've got the A gap. We've got this linebacker coming off the edge to help contain this in case they decide to bounce it to the left. We've got this linebacker right here that just goes full-blown idiot in case they decide to bounce it to the right, and that should have been a loss of yardage, but you know what, Madden 20, this is why the run game is so bad right now. It's so crazy. We'll do this one more time. Hopefully our linebacker doesn't just go full-blown stupid. Again, spread your linebackers, pinch your D-line, slant your D-line to the right, bring your user down to about 8 to 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage, and then make sure you contain by shooting the A gap that opens up for you. So you see right there, we contain, we shoot our correct gap. Our linebackers are then able to come up and make a play on the ball carrier for us. So the key to this is user, making sure you're filling one of those A gaps, forcing Ezekiel Elliott to bounce it to the outside and get tackled by a linebacker. If you do not contain that A gap, then, well, yeah, GG's. He just got 20 yards off of you. That's how it's going to happen. I'll show you guys what's going to happen if you don't, if you're completely out of the picture. See right there, Zeke takes a really makes a dumb decision, and he's like, nah, I don't feel like shooting the open gap. Oftentimes, though, that's not going to be the case. He's just going to take up the A gap right there. You can see, my goodness, Zeke, you are the worst. This CPU is the worst runner. If you see it, you got the open lane. I'm going to take over now, so at least we can get it going for us. I'm going to hop off the safety right here onto this defensive line. Go ahead and snap the ball. You can see right there. That's what's going to happen. Arm bar, and he's going to be off to the races. Apparently I had to take control in order for him to play correctly. So the key to this, kind of the cherry on top, and probably the most important part, is usering. You cannot be a D-line user for this defense to work. If you're a D-line user, you're going to get toted on all day long, and this is going to work because Williams didn't want to move over. EA Sports is in the game, so make sure you guys are using this safety and filling that A-gap. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work anymore because our left middle linebacker didn't want to spread. We'll see how well it works. You can see right there, we're able to get him in the backfield. It's really, really simple, and it's extremely consistent until, as you guys saw earlier, your linebacker just wants to say, you know what, screw it, I'll let him run right past me, not bother tackling him whatsoever. This game is crazy how it works some days. But that's going to take care of this video. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Drop a like if you want more defensive tips. And until next time, get in the lab. This has been T-Meister. See ya.